Some of you may actually remember that not too long ago now, I actually did a video titled How the Warden Could Ruin Minecraft If Not Done Properly, where I went into depth about some of my fears and concerns around the Warden for new players to Minecraft. But in this video, everyone, we have some brand new information from the Minecraft developer known as ItzJhief, which completely answers some of our concerns about the Warden and gives us a little look as to what the developers are doing behind the scenes to counteract some of these problems. So if you do go on to enjoy this video, everyone, it's going to be another chilled out one looking at some new information. Be sure you drop the video a like and subscribe if you are new around here for daily Minecraft videos. But without going on for any longer, let's get right into it. Now, as I said, people are obviously very excited for the Warden. It's basically the mascot of the Caves and Cliffs update at this point, one of the most hyped up features in the entire thing. It's actually insane how much love there is for this new mob, even though we have only got about a minute's gameplay of the thing. That is why when I released my video talking about some concerns around the Warden, I was kind of expressing my fears for new and returning players to the game, and basically how it could be a repeat of what's happened in the past. For example, with the Phantom, where at first it may be a good thing, people may think they actually want it, whereas when it's actually in the game, it's actually very annoying and does actually damage the game itself. But over on Twitter, the developer known as ItzJhief did actually come out with a full-on tweet and say, "My genuine fear, the Warden goes the way of the Phantoms, where people find it cool at first, then hate them as they get in your way during mining sessions. I'm doing a lot of design work to prevent this, but still a fear." So this is just really like a bit of a breath of relief here, like the developers are actually feeling the same concerns as us, and that was a big concern for me, that maybe some developers, for example ItzJhief, would have a bit of tunnel vision where they just want to get the Warden done and they want to work on this, make it as cool as possible, make something unique for the game. And my genuine concern, just like ItzJhief, was that they were kind of going to skip over this and they would kind of recreate history with what actually happened with the Phantom. But the most relieving thing here is to see ItzJhief, a developer working on the Warden, actually acknowledge these concerns, and to just know that the person working on the Warden is being very, very careful with how it is actually implemented to ensure that history is not repeated like it was with the Phantom. Just for a bit of context, if you do not really know what I'm talking about, or you may not have been around when this actually happened, obviously the Phantom was a part of a mob vote where it was the Phantom and 3 other options. Obviously, as you may know by now, the Phantom won, and it was implemented to the game, where it was met with a horrible reception. People really dislike it, say it gets in the way, and just say overall it damages the gameplay, which personally I do kind of agree with. So what ItzJhief is saying here, that he wants to try and make it so that the Warden is not annoying and it does not get in the player's way and it does not damage Minecraft's gameplay. The most interesting part about this tweet, though, is where it says where people find it cool at first and then they hate them as they get in your way during mining sessions. So that's pretty interesting. ItzJhief does say them, and this is something I've been kind of questioning for quite a while. How will the Warden work? It's pretty funny to think about, but obviously we've got regular mobs in Minecraft, just like the Creeper, you know, that kind of stuff, where multiple of them can be on screen at once. We've then got the Wither, where multiple still can be on screen, where it's a bit unlikely though that someone will actually do that. And then there's the Ender Dragon, obviously, where only in the game itself only one can be on your screen at one time. For the longest time now, the Warden has been kind of portrayed as a mini boss where there's only one of them, and the name the Warden, just like the Ender Dragon, the Wither, the Warden, it kind of makes it sound a little bit like a boss where there can only be one of them at a time. but when King Bee Dogs, they find them annoying as they get in your way during mining sessions, that makes me think, can there be multiple Wardens? Please no. After what we saw of that gameplay at Minecraft Live, that would be absolutely terrifying. But I think overall the best news here and the best information that we've probably heard for a while is that King Bee Dogs is aware of these fears and is even feeling them himself. He's also concerned about them and that he's actually working to counteract this the best he can, which is amazing news. How this is going to be done and how it's going to be implemented, I do not know, but all we've got to remember is Mojang has got some of the best game developers, I'm sure, in the world. King Bee Dogs is an absolute legend, worked on the Minecraft Aether mod, and that goes for a bunch of other developers at Mojang, all of them. They're all amazing, very, very talented people, and I'm sure that they will be able to pull off whatever they're currently working on, whether it be the new terrain generation like Henrik is working on, or the Warden like it seems King Bee Dogs is working on. We've saw him tweeting about this for a while, like especially a long time ago, like months ago now, where he's talking about not wanting to make it too scary. It does seem that that work has gone well, and now his primary concern is that he does not want to make it get in your way and make it frustrating and ruin the gameplay. I think the one thing that we really need to zoom in on and focus up on is where he says, I'm doing a lot of design work to prevent this, but still a fear. King Bee Dogs, although going through a lot behind the scenes and doing all of this work and all of this design work and all of this long frustrating process behind the scenes, King Bee Dogs is still feeling that concern of not wanting to make it frustrating for the player and kind of be a recreation of what the Phantom did. We all know that the majority of players do not like the Phantom. In fact, I'll probably do a poll about it on the community tab, so after you watch this video, be sure you go and check it out and let me know what you think of the Phantom, and comment down below if you actually like it or not. But I do think that the Phantom is cool in concept, but in the way it was implemented, it is quite annoying. So to know that King Bee Dogs is actively working against this and trying to make the Warden as good as possible and as kind of balanced as possible, it's just really cool to know that, and I'm just so happy that we've got these talented developers actually working on the game. But yeah, that is it for this video. Overall, this is great news. Good to hear about the Warden again after so long and after so many months of silence about it. There's a bunch of other information out there I'm going to be covering in the upcoming days, so be sure you subscribe here on the channel with that notification bell turned on for daily Minecraft content. We're currently trying to reach our goal of 25,000 subscribers, which sounds absolutely insane to even speak about out loud, because that is such a huge goal I never even dreamed of even being close to. So if you know any friends that enjoy Minecraft and would like to hear more about upcoming content and features to the game, be sure to let them know that there is a cool community for them to be a part of. But it's been me, ItzJhief, for everyone. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Go and play some Minecraft, have an amazing day, comment down below chicken if you made it this far into the video, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.